This is just something that I thought I would address. In the description below, I'll credit the footage. But anyway, I decided that I want to talk about 3D Sonic boss battles and how they should be handled in the future. In my opinion, 3D Sonic games have always had some pretty mediocre boss fights. I think that the only 3D Sonic games with above average bosses are Sonic Adventure 2 and Generations. And I would say Heroes if it weren't for the team battles. The other Sonic games just have some meh bosses, and I realize what makes the SA2 and Gens fights great. They have momentum. When Knuckles is punching, he keeps a lot of his momentum in store, so you could do a great strategy where if you time everything correctly, you could gain speed, hit Rouge, jump on a wall, and drill dive on her head. In the Egg Golem, you can use the Brown bracelet to get on top of the head faster. In Generations, most of the bosses just have you running on a path, dodging whatever the attacks that the enemy has, and then you find an opening and hit them. Or, while they're charging up whatever they have, you could hit them. But that gives the fight momentum. You don't just have to stand around and wait for them to expose their weak point. You could hit them in most circumstances. Also, I'm sorry if my voice is a little low right now. But anyway, I think that future 3D Sonic boss fights should follow this formula, but there's something that I want to be added. Challenge. There should be more fights like the Death Egg Robot. I know that's a 2D boss fight, but you get my point. More fights like that, or Bio Lizard, Silver in 06, etc. Speaking of Silver in 06, I think that's how these more challenging bosses should be handled. Before you throw your phone out the window or hit your monitor with a baseball bat, let me explain what I mean. The Silver fight is challenging for beginners, but once you know his weakness, you can beat him easily. I think 3D Sonic games should have one or two challenging bosses that excludes the final. The first challenging boss fight should be like how I described the Silver fight. That will give the fight momentum. Your first experience will be a little rough, but in the future you'll be able to beat it in under a minute. But don't make it badly programmed like the Silver fight or Time Eater. Second difficult fight should be hard every time you encounter it, but I don't mean an insane difficulty. What I mean by hard is the enemy should give you a good run for your money. The best thing that I can compare it to is the Dr. Octopus fight in Spider-Man 2 on PS2, GameCube, and original Xbox. Playing that fight as a kid was like playing Dark Souls for me, but my present-day self can beat it on the first try. But I always beat him with a little less than a quarter of my health left. I know that in Sonic games rings act as your health, but that doesn't matter. We're talking about the fight itself. And please make sure that it makes sense that the boss is like this. If you were to fight Vector the Crocodile and if it were like this, just why? Other than that, the bosses, excluding the final boss, should be easy, but not too easy like the character battles in SA1 or team battles in Heroes. I mean more of your average Sonic boss type of easy. That's just what I think though. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you agree or defer, no matter if you agree or disagree, I will still respect what you have to say, because I'm nice like that. But that is all I have to say. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.